You're listening to Civic Media. You can tune into any of our live shows on any radio station across the state with the Civic Media app. Find us in your phone's app store and listen anytime, anywhere.
Welcome back to Mino and the Mayor. It's time for Valley Focus on 98.3 and 96.5 WISS.
And good morning, back to Mino and the Mayor in just a bit. It's Todd Michaels and New Wisco News Bureau Chief Lisa Hale in the studio with me this morning.
You'll get it one day.
One day I'll get that right.
One day you'll get it right. So joining us today on Valley Focus is Makenna May, who describes herself as the XRoads 41 ambassador. Makenna, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. This is awesome.
All right. Well, let's talk about the event, because we were just kind of talking off the air about it's really kind of a mixture of a couple of different genres that seem to fit so well together.
Yeah, absolutely. So it certainly is country leaning. And as we were just talking about, there's a lot of sub-country representation. So, but in addition to that, you get the unexpected acts like Nelly and Flo Rida. But then, of course, we have our three headliners who are Kane Brown and Cody Johnson and Parker McCullum. So just that mix is just such a fun, it just works well, like you said.
It's almost like party music, and it doesn't matter if it's country or if it's Nelly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. You can party to all of it.
That's right.
And speaking of party, this is a 3-day long party, right?
It is a 3-day long party. Yep.
So what can we expect out at the festival grounds? I know we call it Festival Park now out there. So what can we expect? What can we expect to see during the festival?
Yeah, absolutely. So it really is a premier music festival. So you can expect a safe, clean, modern experience for sure. They put a lot of time into all of those details. But last year, if you attended, there was a very large stage. They actually added a second stage this year. So there's going to be 2 stages, which is awesome. There's all kinds of vendors and different experience things, food options as well. So again, there's even more this year than there were last year. There is a campground there. And so actually, if you are camping, it's a 4-day party, because we can get into some of those details, but there's a lot of fun happening in the campground starting on Wednesday already. So lots of different fun options out there.
Oshkosh is known as Event City, and I feel like, back in the day, we had Rock USA and Country USA, and they were great and all that, but it's nice to have a festival like this back in the area, because Oshkosh is known for all the festivals.
For sure. And I mean, the team that's working on this, they know what a cool market we have, and this really is meant to be a legacy music festival, and so I think that's exactly what it will be. Yeah.
So when you mentioned that people do come in and they camp.
Yeah.
And they bring in their campers and set all up, and it's a 4-day experience for them. Tell me a little bit about what will be going on for the campers specifically.
Yeah, so last year was a lot of fun in the campground. I had the chance to do that myself, but this year they actually added a campground hub. So there's going to be an area where people can congregate, and they'll have a bar there and actually some music. And I'm lucky enough to be a part of that. I'm a musician myself, and so we're kicking things off on Wednesday with Frank Ray, who was at the festival last year. So they'll have music every night, and just it'll be a great time.
Now I'm on the email for XRoads. I get all the fun emails, so I know prices have been going up a little bit because it's getting closer and closer to the event. When is the event, and how can people get tickets?
Yeah, absolutely. So the event is August 7th through 9th. And it's right here in Oshkosh, and you can visit XRoads41.com, and it will have all of this information and all the ticket prices for you on there.
Now, the website, when you say XRoads 41, is it XRoads 41 or is it cross spelled out?
That's a great question. It is XRoads41.com. So spelled out, or not spelled out, it's the X.
The X.
Yep.
So X.
Yeah, X. You got to remember that. What I really like about this event, too, is it's put on by people who have done festivals. So there's no question about that. And I feel like last year was a success, but they took some advice from people, asked people what they wanted this year, and they made some changes, like you said, to make it even better.
Yeah, they did. And as you just mentioned, they have some of the best working on this thing. People from Stagecoach and Coachella and the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean,
these are big people.
It's a big deal. And, one thing that seems like it's a minor thing, but to your point, they took a lot of attention to the details to make it better. Wristbands, people had to wait quite a bit last year to get their wristbands, but they're mailing them out this year. So they're just doing little things like that to just enhance the experience for everyone.
Just those small little changes.
Yeah.
I mean, there were just some changes into how the parking moved that made it tremendously different from prior events that were held there at Festival Park. So
for sure.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, the party nights are, again, what's the dates on it?
It's August 7th through 9th. And if you're a camper, it's August 6th. The party's on August 6th. Well, it starts.
I don't know if I wouldn't mind camping because I do like camping. I'm just wondering, am I going to be too old for that whole thing?
I don't know. My sister does the RV thing, and she would probably camp out
but I don't have an
there.
RV. I've got a tent.
Oh, yeah, no, never mind.
Don't. What are your picks? If somebody asks you, Makenna, what are your picks for Crossroads 41 this year? What do you really want to see?
Who I'm most looking forward to?
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see Cody Johnson. I feel like a lot of people are. He's just so entertaining. He has so many great songs. I'm very excited to see Jessie Murph. She's very big right now. That's a huge deal that she's going to be there. And then I've been waiting to see Nelly, so I am so excited about that.
That's just going to be a fun event, a fun concert. One of those things that if you're about my age.
I was just going to say, we were talking before we went on about how Lisa and I worked together like 25 years ago, right?
Yeah, 25
and Nellie
years
was
old.
big back then. So I'm thinking that's who I want to go see. Maybe you and I should go, Lisa.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, maybe not. We'll go separate.
Makenna May from Crossroads 41, the Crossroads 41 ambassador. Thank you so much for joining us on Valley Focus. If you ever want to come back and just chat, please do.
I would love to.
Absolutely.
And we still do have to get her a sash that says Crossroads 41 ambassador.
We do. Bedazzled one.
Lisa can do the bedazzling. I'll leave that up to her. Hey, again, we'll have more with Mino and the Mayor on the way after this. This is Valley Focus on 98.3 and 96.5 WISS.
The national news cycle never stops, but it can be hard to find news about your local community. Civic Media is dedicated to providing quality local and state news coverage across Wisconsin. With the Civic Media app, you can get notifications about local stories that matter to you and your community. Find the free Civic Media app in your phone's app store and choose notifications from the menu to tell us what kind of news you want to hear about.